That night, I fell asleep in the chair in my son's room, the first time I had been in my house for over 200 years. It was a difficult experience for me. I began to question what I was doing. Did I really want to know if Nora and Sean was still alive? The truth of the matter is, I thought that my emotions had faded. And in a sense, I think they have. I don't have the same desire for affection that I used to. I don't love Nora and Sean the way they deserve to be loved. I think what I feel most is guilt. A deep, horrible, depthless guilt. I cried the first night in my home. Not so much because I missed them, but because I failed them. And no matter what other emotions I may have lost, that emotion of guilt, it hurt. It hurt so much that come the next morning, I was no longer sure I wanted to confront them. Right there, on the edge of the vault, and I could not make myself go towards it. I sat there for most of the day, unsure, trying to figure out what to do, when Preston came up to me and asked me a favor. He wanted me to help make Sanctuary a safe place. I latched on to it. I was skilled in such things, in building, in architecture, in defensive fortifications. This was something that I spent decades doing with the California New Republic. And for the first time in a long time, without asking for money or favors, I accepted and lost myself in my work. With their help, I cleared out the old wreckage of Sanctuary. Even my own home. I never went back in there after that first night. I had others tear it down for me. But we used the raw materials to make something better, something safer. Many people, when they try to build a settlement in this world, make the mistake of imitating older cities, hoping that some semblance of a normal life will bring them happiness, but they sacrifice security. Far better to build one structure and live inside it. And that is exactly what we did. We turned Sanctuary into a safe haven for those settlers. Concrete fortifications, nearly impenetrable to small arms fire, one point of entry, a living space inside. Not much to look at, perhaps, but safe. And on the roof, defensive fortifications to fight from, and planters to grow crops above the ground, where they can be safely reached even in the event of a siege. I may not have been a good husband or a father, but I make a damn good architect. Hell, we even made a doghouse of sorts for the damn mutt. That dog never stopped following me around. Everywhere I went, it wanted to come with me. Over the past few months, I guess I kinda got attached to it too. At the very least, it deserves a house like the rest of us. There was even enough scrap left over to modify my equipment. Better barrels, better scopes, better sights for my pistol. I was able to modify my armor too. Make it lighter, put a few more pockets in there, allow me to carry more stuff. All in all, it was a gold mine, and it was nice to have a place to finally store things. Ada, the strange robot that I met on the road, true to its word, met us at Sanctuary and even helped construction. In fact, I'm not sure I would have gotten much of this done without her and Codsworth's help. Speaking of Codsworth, an interesting thing had happened to him over the past 200 years. Him and all the Mr. Gutsies were designed to simulate emotion, to have partial artificial intelligence, but they were never real. We could never program true emotion in them, nor, as far as I understand, did we want to. They, for all intents and purposes, could simulate a good conversation and had a sense of themselves, but they didn't actually feel. But my first conversation with Codsworth, and the conversations I had after, he was convinced, like Ada, that he could feel, and that he had missed me. My only explanation, after examining him thoroughly, is that somehow this artificial imitation of emotion had gotten into his runtimes, into his subconscious, if you will. And while it's still an imitation of emotion, he truly believes it. Which makes me wonder, when does it stop being an imitation and start being emotion? I'm an engineer, a scientist, not a philosopher. These are not questions I can easily answer. And over the next 3 months, nor did I have much time to. In any case, a few months into the work, I managed to gather the courage to visit Vault 111 and begin to work on opening it. Back when the bombs fell, I was distraught, and I did not know the technology. But now, 2 centuries later, I have a better understanding of how vaults work. And while it's certainly not easy and it takes time, it is possible to hack open a door from the outside. Something interesting I found while I was working on the vault entrance. I don't think I was the first one to try. There were signs of tampering, small, subtle. Whoever did it was an expert. But I may not have been the first person to get into the vault, or at least to attempt to get in the vault. And so I split my time between building defensive fortifications and hacking the door. Another month went by. Winter came, and the first snows fell. Luckily, our defensive structure was completed. Well, not really. We didn't have power, and there was no automated defensives to speak of, unless you count Ada and Codsworth. But it worked, and it was safe. And I was finally ready to open the vault door. I decided one night that I would do it. Like ripping off a band-aid, I would go down into Vault 11 and I would see what was there. And then, at least I would know. And maybe this oppressive guilt that I felt would be alleviated. Or maybe not. And if so, I don't know. I guess the answer to that question lies in the vault. And I guess it's time to find it.
Alright, I'm gonna make one last round, make sure everything's good, then I'm going. And you're staying here, you got that, mutt?
Always getting in my way. Looks like everyone's up. Already got my armor and weapons done. Got enough water. Let's Let's go check on upstairs. Make sure everything's going okay. Oh, Ada, I wish you would shut up about that. Alright. Everything looks stable. Not exactly weatherproof, but yeah. First freeze.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
Hopefully, they'll be able to get the food in before it dies.
I trust you're enjoying my company. You and I make quite an effective team.
First snow, huh? This place looks really different. And it's cold as hell.
You lead the way, and I'll follow, sir.
Well, everything looks like it's going okay up here.
Seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir.
Ada is definitely down there. There it is. Alright. No more holding off. Let's get this done.
You're staying here, mutt. Hey. Look at me. Look at me. Stay. Good boy.
Alright. Let's go do this. Codsworth. He always has a habit of hanging out where the house used to be. Can't say I blame him, I guess. It's so cold. That's alright. I'll be underground soon. Now, if my calculations are right, and if my edits worked, I should be able to finally open this today. I probably should have moved that a long time ago. Alright. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh, damn it, Sean, just do it. It worked.
Ha ha ha! It worked! Eat your heart out, Vault-Tec.
Okay. Now what? Alright. There should be someone here to greet me, right? Oh no. No maintenance. Rusty stairs. I've seen this before. Alright. Let's be careful here. Maybe they're still in cryo-freeze. Maybe something happened to the staff. Well, Something definitely happened to the staff. Maybe the tampering I saw? Shit. Oh, it's possible the tubes are still working. Maybe. Alright. This looks like an overseer office. Maybe his computer will tell me something. Overseer instructions. I know what their instructions are. I saw those myself. Cryolator. I've long dreamed of making cryogenic freezing available in a portable, on-demand form. Cryolator is my latest attempt. Thankfully, we're not short supply. Okay. A gun that freezes things. That sounds pointless. Overseer's log. Strange issue today. With pod C3, subject appeared to be having heart palpitations. Nothing life-threatening, but unusual. We realized almost too late that the pod was malfunctioning. The cryogenic array almost started thawing her out. We're not sure, but I suspect a hiccup in the Vault Tech's remote override systems may have sent an errant signal. We'll have to keep an eye out. I can only hope their systems are reliable once we evacuate the staff. Great. Maybe there's something here about where Nora and Sean were stored. Final staff orientations are complete. All but a few residents down at Sanctuary Hill have been enrolled, and several from Concord as well. Vault-Tec supervisors came up this week to do a technical review with me. The vault is ready to open. Damn it. Nothing here. It happened. We're lucky that most of the staff was nearby when the early warning came through. We had less notice than expected, but only Nordhagen was missing when we sealed the entrance. Resident admittance went smoothly. Everyone made it, even the family that waited until the last minute. I was worried there would be more suspicion, but things happened so fast for these people. They must have been too overwhelmed to question the cryogenic pods. Those bastards. Supplies running low. There's been no all-clear signal yet. Even though we're nearing the end of the 180-day mandatory shelter period, supplies were never intended to last much longer than that. And despite my best efforts, people are beginning to question what we're doing down here. If people think they can just leave when the 180 days are up, they're insane. The radioactive exposure would still be potent enough to fry everyone if the vault seals are breached that early. The whole point of the all-clear was to receive additional instructions from the main office. I don't know what to do. I can't open the vault. I can't expect our supplies to last forever. I just have to keep everything under control until the all-clear.
Yeah, buddy, looks like you did a fine job of that.
A faction led by security personnel have turned on me, demanding they be allowed to leave the vault. Idiots, I will not open the door to be treated or to be irradiated to death out there. I'm consolidating the remaining supplies, putting the staff on lockdown. We're going to have to start prioritizing who deserves what little food we have left. I've been too damn generous with the rations. If people don't like it, well, that's fewer mouths to feed.
Right. Because the scientists almost always win over the soldiers.
Oh, fuck. That explains what happened. Damn it. Is this what he's talking about? Let's see here. Cryolator. Interesting. I can see the capacitor there. Again, just seems pointless. If you're gonna kill someone, why freeze them? Just shoot them. It's neat, but just seems like wasted tech. Well, might as well take it. Maybe I can break it down or find some use for it. But anyway, it's not my priority. I need to find those cryo units. It's clear things went bottoms up over here. Oh well. I don't care what happened in here as long as those tubes are... Fuck. I knew it was a long shot. But I don't know anything yet. What I need is a list of who's in what tube. Or maybe something that'll give me the status of them. This is a recreational facility. Terminal. Damn it, damn it, damn it. There we go. What do we got here? Security instructions. Vault 111 is designed to test the long-term effects of suspended animation on unaware human subjects. Security staff are responsible for maintaining installation integrity and monitoring science staff activity. Under no circumstances are staff allowed to deviate from the assigned duties, insubordination, or interference with vault operations or capital offenses. Security staff are authorized to use lethal force. Protocol manual. Resident admittance. Upon activation notice from Vault Tech, all personnel are required to report to the entry area and assist with the admittance of Vault residents. Security personnel will maintain order and ensure that no personnel or resident attempt to evacuate the vault. Research staff will be responsible for residential intake and escort each to the designated cryopod. Residents not accounted for in the manifest should be asked to step aside and detained forcefully by security if necessary. Once all residents have been sealed into their preservation chambers, dispose of any detainees? Oh, those assholes. Staff duties. I know what the staff duties were. That's not going to help me. That's the all clear message that every terminal and every vault has, and of course it never came because Vault Tech must have gotten a nuke up its ass. Fuck if I know what happened to him, it doesn't matter. God, it finally happened. The world's over. Barely got all the residents inside. Not everyone made it. Now it's just us and the icebergs. I don't get it. Eggheads tried to explain to me that keeping them frozen is a big experiment for the better future or something. I don't know. It just doesn't seem right that we're smiling at them all the time before putting them on ice. Shouldn't we have told them something?
Yeah, you should have.
Christmas Underground got together with the rest of the security boys and support staff, had a little party. Best gift that got handed out was a fancy lad's snack cake that wasn't too stale. None of the scientists came. Overseer wasn't there either. I just don't get them. Are they hiding something from us? Another company secret only for higher-ups? Whatever. Just a few more months until the all-clear is supposed to come through. Then we can start rebuilding.
Yeah, that never happened.
Only a few weeks left in the mandatory shelter period. Everyone's getting stir-crazy. Some people are even saying the all-clear signal is never coming. We can't stay here much longer. That's for sure. It's not just the fact that I've been staring at the same break room and bunk bed for over 6 months. It's the fact that we only have enough food left for another few months, tops. The overseer keeps telling everyone to be patient, focus on work. He's definitely keeping us out of the loop. Something bad is going on. I just know it. Doesn't anyone here understand how radiation works? 180 days is nowhere near enough time. Did they not know this? The main door accessing the vault is malfunctioning. Now, the only way out is through the Overseer's evacuation tunnel. How convenient for him. He has one of the science team watching the door to his office at all times from a little makeshift checkpoint. Got invited to a meeting tonight. Support staffers and security only. Sounds like I'm not the only one with an axe to grind. No all clear from Vault-Tec is coming. We need to leave. We're all out of food. I almost murdered Stanley for dropping a damn salt cracker on the floor. A handful of us confronted the Overseer about opening up the vault. I never knew a man that small could shout that loud. Now he's locked himself in his office along with the rest of the science staff. We're supposed to hand over any food, weapons, or medicine we have by tonight, or there's going to be consequences. I've talked it over to everyone. It's time. One way or another, we're getting out of this vault. Poor idiots. Well, explains what happened, but it doesn't tell me where Nora and Sean are. Let's exit. Cryotubes.
Hello? Hello?
Is that Nora? No, I don't think so.
Damn it.
Oh no. They don't look alive. There's gotta be something here, some terminal or something I can use to determine their stasis. Cryogenic array. Offline? Premature termination resulting in system failure? Isolated manual... No. Life support. Offline? No. DePietro, Confine, Whitfield. I know these people. Deceased. No. No. Nora wasn't there. No. God damn it. No.
Nora! Nora!
Come on. Occupant status. Nora and Sean. Unknown. Manual override engaged. Unknown. Oh, none. Maybe they got out. Nora. Come on, open.
Nora! Nora!
No. No. You can't be.
I'm sorry, Nora.
Wait, this is a gunshot wound. She was shot. Before or after? Where's Sean? How am I gonna get forgiveness now? I failed them again.
Nora!
No. Nora. What happened? Where the fuck is my son? Who shot her? There's gotta be something, some way of knowing. What's that? I've never seen a computer like this. A surveillance system, maybe? looks very advanced. Maybe it has a record. Maybe it knows. Fuck. How do I turn this on? Fuck. Turn the knobs on. It has power. Turn on.
God damn it, turn on!
Fuck! I tried for what seemed like hours to get that damn computer to start. It should have. It had power. I followed the on sequence, but I don't know. Maybe I didn't understand it the way I thought, or maybe it just took a long time to boot up. Whatever the case may be, eventually I gave up and slumped down, leaning against it. My emotions were numb. I had failed my wife and child one final time. Now there was no chance that my guilt would ever be washed away. I would spend the rest of my life suffering for my failure, and my last hope was gone. Eventually, my thoughts turned dark. Did I want to live my life like this? Hundreds of years, maybe, with this guilt, with this weight on my chest. I pulled out my pistol. Slowly, numbly, I unscrewed the suppressor and made sure that it had a round chambered. I was not going to live like this anymore. Slowly, I placed the gun to the side of my head, and I closed my eyes. My finger started to exude the pressure that would be needed to pull the hammer back. And with a final sigh, I mentally said, "Fuck you, world." And then heard a noise from the computer behind me.
Sarah?